go from this. This is my finished look.
Down, yeah.
Well, hi. Hello there. Welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna do a little get ready with me. We're gonna do our makeup today to go absolutely nowhere, perhaps on a walk. And yeah, so I've had really no reason to do my makeup. Thought it would be fun. I look like a 12-year-old boy. Really not going for the 12-year-old boy look. But here we are. So today I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm gonna do a little get ready with me. I thought that would be a fun thing to do because I have absolutely nothing else to do. I have nowhere to be. We're all in quarantine, but I thought it would still be fun to sit down and do my makeup. I'm probably gonna go for a walk today. I thought this would be a fun little idea. I'm gonna start moisturizing with Shea Moisture's Glow Getter. I started using this moisturizer about a month ago. I ran out of my other one and I figured I'd give this one a try because this is an all-natural brand. They usually don't have fragrance or any of that bad stuff for your skin in there. So I really like that about it. It's like a thick serum. If you have dry skin, this is perfect for you. I have dry skin in the winter, so that's why I decided to get this moisturizer. Just gonna moisturize with that.
Breaking news got me breaking.
I don't use my fingers to moisturize because I don't like touching my face. It freaks me out, so I use the back of my thumbs. Everyone always thinks that that's a little weird. It is indeed weird. It's better than touching your face. Okay, we are all moisturized. If I'm looking this way, it's just because there's a mirror there and I need to see what I'm doing. I also love using a vitamin C serum. This is one of my favorites by Drunk Elephant. It's their C Firma A serum, and I'm gonna put that on top of moisturizer. And again, I use the back of my thumbs to moisturize because I'm a weirdo. But with this product, I really like it. It gives you such a nice glow, especially for a no makeup day. I love putting this on my skin. It makes you look extra glowy, dewy, and hydrated. It's a great vitamin C serum. It is really expensive. Okay, so now we are all moisturized. I'm gonna put some earrings on because I really feel like I look like a 12-year-old boy with my hair back. Maybe this will make me feel better. Okay, I put some earrings on. I took my hair out of that low bun and now I don't feel so much like a 12-year-old boy. After I've moisturized and put my serums on for the day and all of that stuff, which I highly recommend, sunscreen, your vitamin C serum, all of that good stuff, we still want to take care of the skin. I highly recommend going on daily walks. So for foundation, I'm gonna use Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I really like this foundation. I've been using it for a couple of years on and off now. I love trying out new foundations, but this is one that I always gravitate towards using again and again. It gives a medium to full coverage and it makes you look so glowy and healthy, so I really like using this foundation. I'm gonna use 2 pumps of that. I'm gonna use a wet beauty blender to blend all of that in. I love using the beauty blender, but sometimes I will use a brush to take it from my hands to dot it onto my face, and then I use the beauty blender to then blend it all out. And the reason I do that is because I feel that if I use my beauty blender and I just go right into my hand and start using it, that the beauty blender will soak up most of my foundation and it goes to waste. So I find that using a brush or even using your finger and just kind of dotting it on really helps a lot with that. So this brush is just from BoxyCharm. And then you're going to use a wet beauty blender. I really like the pink one, and the black ones are my favorite beauty blenders. Blend all of this in. So I blended most of it in and I still have some left over on my hands, so I'm just going to use that up in areas that I feel that I need more coverage. So the extra areas that I need a little more coverage in will be around my mouth and on my chin. On my chin area I have a little bit more of acne scars, so that tends to need a little bit more coverage, and I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation down here. I got a facial once and the esthetician told me that the hyperpigmentation that causes you to be a little bit darker around your mouth area can be from eating spicy foods. I don't know how true that is, but I am brown and it is inevitable to avoid spicy foods, and I thoroughly enjoy eating spicy food. So that hyperpigmentation is still there. So now that we have our foundation all blended out, I'm gonna start filling in my eyebrows. My favorite eyebrow pencil is the Anastasia Brow Gel. I use it in the shade dark brown. I find that this is one of the best eyebrow pencils for me. I used to use the brow definer, which I also really like. I find that this one's a little more easier for me to control and get my eyebrows to look the way I want them to. I'm actually running out of this eyebrow pencil, which is great for this video. I have a little left, so I'm gonna start filling mine. I don't know what got me now. I really have to use this sparingly because I'm just about out, which is not great. I am done filling in my eyebrows. That is the best I can do because I literally just ran out of my eyebrow pencils, so I'm gonna have to order another one of those. And this is what they look like. I kept them a little more on the natural side. I'm actually really interested to get my eyebrows laminated. I really like that look where all the hairs are like long and standing up, but I don't know if I have like the right eyebrows for that. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever foundation stick, and I really like using this foundation. It's actually my summer color for when I get a little more browner. And it's just a few shades darker than my skin tone now. Since it is a little darker, I kind of use it to bronze up my face a little bit. So I'll put it here and a little bit on my jawline for a little bit of more definition. I'm gonna go in again with the Beauty Blender and I'm gonna blend that out. In the summer, I do tend to get 50 shades darker, so I do have to get a new foundation to match my skin tone. And this is that color. The undertone is a little different than my other foundation that I use during the winter, which is a little more warmer, a little more yellow. But I like using this to bronze around my face because it's like a little more natural than just contouring, because it's just a few shades darker that it just kind of warms up my face a little bit and gives it a little more definition. I don't have a powder bronzer on me, so this will have to do. All around the jawline, whatever can make my double chin look a little more non-existent helps. I have a few little bumps on my forehead. Not fun. So that is all blended out, and now I'm gonna go in with concealer to conceal under my eyes. I have really deep eye hollows. For concealer, I love the Nars creamy concealer. And these are the areas of my face that I conceal for like a more makeup day, but like if I'm just throwing makeup on, I'll usually just conceal under my eyes for a more natural look. But might as well go all out today because I have nothing else to do. So I usually conceal around my mouth, my chin, a little on my nose, a little on my forehead. That's just to highlight it and again give it a little more definition. Okay, so we are all done blending the concealer out. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of brow gel because my brow hairs are not staying in place, especially towards the end. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Brow Gel. This will have to do. My eyebrows are like step cousins that hate each other. But what can you do? Next, we are going to set the areas of our face that we conceal. The Mercier translucent powder. I have used this one for years. This is the only translucent powder that I've ever actually used, and I really like it. I think it's one of the best ones to use to set your face. I'm gonna go in with that. Another day go by, don't know what got me down. June blows, yeah, I got the June blows, yeah. So I'm gonna let this bake for a little bit while I do my eyeshadow. I thought I was gonna do a more natural makeup look today, but you know how that goes. So for eyeshadow today, I'm just gonna be using this little mini palette that I got in my BoxyCharm a few months ago. Nude shimmer and contour, really dirty on the outside, but I really like this palette because it's very versatile. One of my favorite colors right here. I usually always use a neutral brown on my eyelids anyways. I don't tend to go too crazy with my eyeshadow because I don't really know how to do elaborate looks when it comes to eyeshadow, so I usually keep it simple and I use a few shades of brown. And for the eyeshadow brush that I will be using today, I will be using the Morphe M513 brush. Just a regular little fluffy eyeshadow brush. I might have caught the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice. Yeah, you know I keep on running from the truth. Was that not? So for my eyeshadow, I usually tend to choose any brown color that I gravitate towards that day, and I just put it in the crease of my eyes and I just blend it out. It doesn't get any crazier than that. So now that our eyeshadow is all blended out or somewhat blended out, I'm gonna go back in with the beauty blender and I'm gonna blend out the translucent powder that I left to bake on my face. Walk around like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to, yeah. Go blame the June blues, yeah. It's just the June blues, yeah. Walk around like who you. So our translucent powder is all blended out. I'm now gonna go in with mascara. And we're just about done with this makeup look today. I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. It works really well for my lashes. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah. No friends of mine around, yeah. Now I'm thinking might have caught the June blues. So now I'm gonna put a little on my lower lash line. I'm gonna put some lip liner and lip gloss on. So for lip liner, I'm gonna be using two of my favorite nudes. The first one is gonna be MAC's lip liner in the shade Whirl. Why it's getting colder when the sun comes out. Might just waste the... I do tend to overline my lips just a little bit to give it a little more volume. And then I'm gonna go in with my second lip liner, which is by NYX. It's one of their matte lip liners in the shade Los Angeles. And then just to finish it off, my favorite lip glosses is by Fenty Beauty. And that is it. That is our makeup look today. And now I am quickly gonna go change out of my robe and then we will be all set. And this is my finished look. I just changed out of my robe and put a sweatshirt on and some joggers. And yeah, it's very important to stay comfy during these trying times. I know we're all stuck at home, but hopefully this will all be over soon. And I hope you enjoyed my makeup look today. I'm gonna go for a walk, enjoy some sunshine, some fresh air. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to subscribe if you liked my makeup look today. And yeah, bye guys.